And welcome back. I'm chatting once again with Bruce Porter over at the Resource Center, and we're going to talk about the $1 million question. I could think of all sorts of $1 million questions. Where's my $1 million? I don't know. But what is the $1 million question?
Well, let's ask a question that's going to affect every single one of us the rest of our lives. Are taxes going to go up or down in the future?
I always guess they're going to go up.
That's what 90% of the people I talk to always say without hesitation, oh, they're going to go up. Well, it's because stimulus money we're putting out right now, the freebies, you might say, the things that are being paid out, that we don't have the money to do that because our national debt's $28 trillion.
That's a lot.
Right?
Per person, it's a ton.
So now we're not balancing our current checkbook, but yet we're giving away money. We're giving away money to countries. We're giving away money to citizens that we don't have, right? It doesn't make sense. So taxes are probably going to have to trend on the upward scale, because where's the money going to come from to reduce the deficit and eliminate all of this?
Okay, and on that note, you look at the number when you log in and you look at your 401k and go, oh, look at me, I have all this money, it's going to be great. That number is not the number you're going to see when it's said and done,
It's
right?
one of the biggest mistakes people make when they look at their 401k balance, when they look at their IRA balance. You look at the balance and go, oh, I've got $200,000. I'm going to be fine. I'm 50 years old. I'm still working. I'll be fine. I'm saving. No, you look at the gross figure. That's a really big miscalculation because you don't know what the tax impacts are going to be. So you got to discount that 20 to 30% to get a realistic view of what you have. So if you're 50 years old and you've got 200 grand in your 401k, you've got maybe 140, 150,000 net to work with. Now, some people say, well, that's too much. Well, okay, maybe I'm wrong and you've only got 160 or 70. You still don't have 200.
Right.
Right? Because of why? We have tax liabilities as we take it in the future, and we're going to have to pay that. I think it's fair to say that your balance is not going to be free to you into the future if you just let it lay in that account and grow. Now, it could be if you planned some tax strategy between now and retirement. So there are ways to mitigate tax risk on your qualified accounts into the future, but you have to think outside the box.
So this may not be something that's in your company plan that anybody's telling you about, because it could be your company plan is not asking you what you want.
That's exactly right. People typically have a 401k or an IRA, and then they think, well, I could have some money in a Roth. Well, it'd be a lot better if it was flip-flopped and everybody had money in Roth and a little bit of money in a 401k because of the tax impact. But when you try to mitigate future tax liabilities that are unknown, you do have to have a variety of discussions about different things to do. So those are the things that we have to consider moving forward. Right now we got to just remember our kids and our grandkids have tax liabilities based on the deficit. And, it's about $83,000 per citizen. That's every grade schooler, every newborn born today is born with an $83,000 debt. Every taxpayer owes $250,000.
Terrifying.
It is terrifying. So as we move forward, we have to have those discussions about how to mitigate future tax liabilities. The ways your taxes can change. They can change the tax rules. They can raise or lower the tax bracket, right? What percentage you owe.
Yeah.
All right. Those are the things that can adjust and change. You might make more money later in life. The maximum earnings years for an adult is between age 50 and 70. So as we get our kids grown, we get them through weddings and out of college, and hopefully we throw them out of the nest and they're gone.
Yeah.
And they don't crawl back. Now we're in a position where the wife and I can really make hay the last 10, 15, 20 years of our working years and retire and enjoy ourselves. Those are maximum earnings years. So you may be in a higher taxable situation than you think you're going to be in the future based on earnings.
But there are ways to mitigate that tax.
There are. I mean, those are the things that we want to discuss kind of outside the box.
Yeah.
So having flexibility, options, choices, those are the things that we like our clients to consider. Now, obviously, people are going to make decisions based on what's best for their family and themselves, but we try to give them ideas. And that's what you get at the Resource Center, 882-1800. And I'm just willing to have that discussion. And, you know, we're independent.
Yeah.
So we offer a variety of things to consider.
Okay.
And I think that's the gist of what I'm trying to say.
I think it is too. Bruce Porter and the folks at the Resource Center will help you think outside the box. Do yourself a favor, go see them.